Following the death of Queen Elizabeth II last year aged 96, the late monarch's cousin Prince Edward, the Duke of Kent took her place as the oldest living member of the royal family. Prince Edward, who turned 88 years old earlier this week, was born on October 9, 1935 and has led a very interesting life after being thrust into his royal role at such a young age. He is the son of Prince George and Princess Marina, the Duke and Duchess of Kent, and a grandson of King George V and Queen Mary. In addition to carrying out decades of royal service, he also headed up one of the most secretive organizations and experienced religious scandal within his own family. As he marks his 88th birthday, we take a look back at his incredible life and how he supported the late monarch throughout her historical 70-year reign. OK. Reports. Prince Edward George Nicholas Paul Patrick is the eldest of 3 children, with his sister Princess Alexandra being born on Christmas Day in 1936 and their younger brother, Prince Michael, joining the trio in 1942. His father died in an RAF plane crash in Caithness, Scotland during World War II on August 25, 1942, and he subsequently inherited his father's titles of Duke of Kent, Earl of St Andrews and Baron Downpatrick when he was just 7 years old. At the time of his death, his youngest son Prince Michael was just over a month old. Prince Edward was educated at Ludgrove Prep School, Eton College and at the La Rose Institute in Switzerland. Upon his return to the UK, Edward was enrolled at Sandhurst Military Academy and later embarked on his army career that spanned for over 20 years. The Duke of Kent married Catherine Worsley, 90, on June 8, 1961 at York Minster, and they had 3 children. George, Earl of St Andrews, b. 1962, Lady Helen Taylor, born 1964, Lord Nicholas Windsor, born 1970, and a stillborn son named Patrick, b. 1977. The elderly couple now have 10 grandchildren together, including the likes of Lord Downpatrick and fashion model Lady Amelia Windsor. The Duchess of Kent hit the headlines in 1994 when she converted to Roman Catholicism, and while this was a significant move for a member of the royal family to make, it did not impact her husband Edward or his place in the line of succession. However, it has impacted several members of his immediate family, as many of them have lost their place in the line succession owing to the constraints of the Succession to the Crown Act 2013. Prince Edward dedicated his entire life to royal duties, having begun attending official royal engagements when he was just 16 years old. Some of the most important causes he represents are the Royal National Lifeboat Institution, the Stroke Association and the Commonwealth War Graves Commission. Interestingly, one of the Duke's most famous associations is the Freemasons, which he was initiated into in 1963 and has risen through the ranks ever since. In 1967, he was made the Grand Master and marked his 50th anniversary as a Freemason in 2013. Looking into the future, the current heir to the Dukedom of Kent is Prince Edward's son, George, Earl of St Andrews, which will then be followed by his son, Lord Downpatrick, one day. Due to their change in religion, once the Earl of St Andrews inherits the title, it will no longer be a royal dukedom and he will be styled as His Grace the Duke of Kent, rather than His Royal Highness.